is what makes it. He's recording.
Yo, guy.
But that's how it is. Like sometimes you just sit back and you're chilling, and then that's the.
And then two men start arguing for no reason.
Well, you better put your phone down. You have to put your phone down. Once his phone, Chris, I ain't talking until the phone's down.
Yo, man, yo,
no,
yo,
man.
dirty boy, them, you know, yo, guy.
I bet you messed up the cable now because he threw his phone in the middle.
Oh, no, it's pretty good.
Okay, see?
Yo, what are you saying, my guy? Like, what you mean, my G? It's Marvel, baby. Curly mustache, my guy.
I can't wait till we all get separate microphones.
Yeah, no, I can't. Oh my god, he's so fucking.
Yo, I like being sharing. Jeez, like you got to be the man, and you know you got to be.
This is not even fun anymore. It's just getting cringy.
Yo, what do you mean?
These are facts.
Yo, we're doing Marvel Cinematic Universe. This is our phase 2.
Yo, you clearly cut me off, dog.
This is clearly phase.
He's cutting me off again.
You can't listen to this. Okay, straight up right now. You can't listen to this podcast. You can't listen to this episode unless you listen to phase 1 because there's some really good keynotes in there, and there's gonna be a quiz at the end of this. Exactly. So there's an online quiz where you can take at mkc.com / pop quiz 2022.
Oh, we're in the future, 2022, eh?
Well, they don't know that. And
you could. By the time these episodes come out, it might be.
And you can win yourself either a laundry basket.
A laundry basket?
Yeah.
A whole laundry basket?
A whole laundry basket.
A whole hamper?
A whole hamper. Or like low key a cooler. So if you take the quiz in 2022 during our phase episodes, look forward to that. I'm trying
to figure out how a laundry basket relates to MKC. is it at least branded?
Merch. Yeah, we have to start small, you know.
With a laundry basket? You need something to put your clothes in, you know.
Well, that's the thing.
You need something to put our merch in.
Because
hit me.
Daps, yo. Because because we need to make sure our marketing is different than everyone else's marketing. Everyone does T-shirts and hoodies and gear. Laundry baskets.
Furnace.
Pillowcase.
Exactly.
Sleep on the cool side of that MKC, you know?
Build a bear for the gal them. I would get it. MKC, it's almost like a Care Bear, but it has an MKC on the chest.
Yo, a keychain?
I would.
A keychain would be pretty lit, though.
Keychain would be lit.
What other obscure things would we have as merch in the future?
It's just a black fist, so it would be
a black fist ring.
Like just the ring,
that'd be fine.
Or shield, a cap shield.
That'd be cool. MKC shield with a black and white shield.
Oh, is that the start of the fist?
Oh, okay. All right, so clearly Chris is gonna model that because that's an easy thing. That's an easy thing. So he's gonna do that. So, okay, we're starting. We're gonna talk about random crap in between, but we're doing the Marvel Cinematic Universe Phase 2. I think I said this already. We have 6 movies to talk about. We talked about 5 movies last time. Cream did not want to do this. So I'm going to bring this up because this is an important thing. So when we actually listen to this podcast ourselves, we're going to remember this moment. Cream wanted us to talk about 2 movies throughout the 6. He wanted us to talk about Iron Man 3 and Thor: The Dark World. And I think if I had to talk about Thor: The Dark World for like 42 minutes, I might kill myself.
But like that's the thing. You clearly hate this movie, and we need to know why.
Oh yeah, okay. Wait, true. Yeah, that is true. But then there's so many to talk about. There's Iron Man 3, Thor: The Dark World, Captain America: The Winter Soldier, Guardians of the Galaxy.
How do we get up to Guardians of the Galaxy, Age of Ultron,
and
Ant-Man.
And Ant-Man.
Yeah.
So Kareem is like our video navigator, and Chris is our audio navigator. So
mine was just here looking nice.
Yeah, like it's looking hella fresh. So I don't really have to do much of the clicking stuff because Kareem won't allow me to. But when he does it, it just goes off the rails.
Yo, that's what we really know how to do this is to go off the rails.
Look at you right now.
Yeah, I'm so comfy. You're lucky I don't have a blanket, my guy.
Oh, then you'd fall asleep during the podcast.
MKC blankets.
Yo, I'm gonna go dip deeper. MKC throws. Because winter's coming, yo.
Throws?
Yeah, those like those
Like
real,
whole comforter.
yeah, like
Oh, a
those
comforter.
Heavy,
Yeah.
those heavy, like
Like a fleece? Like
yeah,
a fleece
those, like yo.
You mean the ones that, like, when it gets dirty, you really can't put it in the wash, you just really throw it away?
You gotta hang that out to dry.
Bro, I could tell you some stories about those.
Oh my god. Okay, let's start with Iron Man 3.
Alright, man.
Yo, waste. Next,
Go to it.
waste movie.
What was it about again? Mandarin? Something?
Mandarin.
Yeah,
It's
so-
a fake Mandarin.
It's a fake Mandarin.
Who was apparently in Shang-Chi?
Yeah, which I've heard. Yeah. I don't know. It's like okay. So people say it's the Christmas movie because it does take place during Christmas time. So it's like the Christmas movie for the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
What, Iron Man 3?
Yeah, Iron Man 3.
And there was something. Okay, this is what I remember. He built all these Mark 1s, Mark whatever.
Yeah.
And then he was able to control them because he was afraid. Because this happened after Avengers, right?
Yeah.
So he was saying that, he didn't want that to happen again. So that's why he was able to get Jarvis or whatever to control all of them.
Yes.
So that way he didn't have to let everybody else fight. He could just protect everybody by himself. So that was like basically him going through a phase where he felt like he had to protect everybody and then just have like a whole Iron Man like dome or something like that. Yeah, that's about all I remember about that.
Well, it's pretty much he's just decided to make his only one-man military, really. Even though Stark's like, I don't really do that anymore. In a way, Stark Industries still does that because he is still a militant, kind of like creating robots and all that stuff.
No, but he's not. But the only difference is he's not selling it to people. It's for his own use. Those suits. That's
Okay,
that's the only.
The one thing that scares me, well, actually, okay, one thing that Iron Man had the whole time that no one talked about, and I like that it does come up till later, is that he has artificial intelligence.
Yeah, Jarvis.
It's Jarvis, which is the scariest thing out there. But no, everyone's just like, oh yeah, it's just Jarvis. It's just cool. We just talk. Jarvis talking to you in this mics is just totally fine. Versus if you look at if anyone in that world watches any sort of movie, you know artificial intelligence is the scary thing. We had a conversation with Chris, and we had a conversation last time about artificial intelligence and robotics and whatnot. But yeah, I mean, of course they touch on that because Age of Ultron clearly. So
yeah, later on.
Yeah, but yeah, Jarvis scary in the first place, but also cool.
I mean, he eventually came. What's his name?
Vision.
Yeah, which is wicked. I don't know. I really don't like it. Well, yo, why is my man Don Cheeto looking hella red?
Yo, I can't lie to you. This movie was such a disappointment. I remember like, the first time I saw the trailer. Yo, the trailer looked so fire.
Yeah.
And everything, but then I saw the movie.
We saw it in theaters.
I don't remember if you were there or not.
I feel like we watched it in theaters.
But point is, I didn't like when I saw it, I was so disappointed. So I'm like, first I said there was barely any Iron Man, which is the reason why I went to the movie to see him in Iron Man. Like Tony Stark is cool, but like it was mostly him as Tony Stark.
Yeah, I think I like to personally think another reason why people might have actually like because Chris, do you like this movie? Before we get further into this,
No, it's one of the, I didn't like 1 or 2 or 3.
So we're in agreement that we all don't like Iron Man 3.
Yeah.
The thing about it, after Iron Man 1, there's not really much you can do.
He's kind of boring.
Yeah. It's like you retell the same story over and over again.
I think that's another problem that these movies have, the Marvel Cinematic Universe has, is that like each person getting their own movie, multiple versions. It's like, do you really need this?
The only one that did good, because how many Thor movies were there? There's
3.
There's 3?
Yeah.
So the new one is the 4th one?
No. Ragnarok is the third one.
Isn't there another one called like Thor and the as Guardians of the Galaxy or whatever?
No. Thor is going to appear in Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, but then Thor's own movie is called Love and Thunder. That's
so
the fourth
Thor is the
one.
only person who's having 4 movies.
So he has 4. He's gonna get 4 movies then.
Yes.
See, okay, so from what I remember, I liked Ragnarok and I liked which one was Ragnarok?
Dark World.
Dark World's the second one.
Dark World's the second one.
And I like the first one.
So you like the third and the first one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. It's like, unless they pull from the comic books and then have like a tested, because Ragnarok, that was gonna hit like no matter what. Like everybody was expecting that. These other movies, they're not really gonna hit because it's like, what's the promise? Who's that guy? I don't really know, like, who the bad guy is in Thor: The Dark World. I don't really know who the bad guy is in number 2 of Iron Man or number 3.
Yeah.
Right? You need some well-established villains where some people go in and like, oh, that's interesting. Like, let me actually go in and watch it. Whereas, like, if there's no well-established villain and they have to convince you, like, hey, this guy's pretty bad. Now you're starting from the bottom. You have to build your way up. That's why these movies where there's not really like a guy that's gonna pull people in, it's hard for us to go there and be like, oh, I liked it. It's like, nah, it's like I didn't know who the Mandarin was before this, and I didn't care after.
Yeah.
So
I think another reason why people might have liked Iron Man 3 is because Iron Man 2 was such a, like, people didn't like Iron Man 2 a lot. So Iron Man 3 was like, oh, cool, this is like better now because it's better than the last movie.
You think so?
No, this is not me. This is like the general public do like Iron Man 3. Against the general public. I'm not a big fan of it. I like Iron Man 2.
I like Iron Man 2 as well.
Yeah.
And Iron Man 3 was a disappointment to me.
And then going off of what Chris just said, it's exactly the same thing. All these movies don't have like a some sort of like bad guy or something that makes we said this in the last podcast. All these movies are really just setting up Thanos.
Yeah.
All these things have like some sort of gem or whatever stone that's like important. That's a bigger play, which is again good on them.
Not Iron Man 3 though.
But what I mean by that is because as long as Jarvis is an important character, it leads into the Mind Stone. So I get it. It's good that they were really. That's the reason why Infinity War is so good, because it took a good while to get there, and it felt like we earned it. But
payoff,
yeah. To me, you know what? You know what we should start doing in the rest of this is that we can go ahead and say, would this movie be a watch or a pass?
Oh, that's definitely a pass.
I
think,
and okay, we're saying this as if like, no, you really should watch them all because if you for the journey. But like, if someone's going back and rewatching these movies and you've already seen it, it's a pass for me.
Yeah, good luck with that.
Yeah.
Now, you could watch it.
Don't do devil's advocate.
Involved.
Don't do the devil's advocate. Say pass or watch.
If alcohol's involved.
It's one of those things.
Kareem, say it. Pass or watch. I want an honest answer from you.
Pass.
Oh my god.
I'm joking. I'll pass.
Yeah, it's a pass. So it's a pass from us. Let's move on. What's
next
one?
movie?
Thor: The Dark World.
Loki's the only person I care about.
And he's the only cool character to care about, yeah. Because it still holds up. It looks good.
Yeah, it looks good.
This movie's old. And like this movie's what? Probably
2013 or 2014. Yeah.
But it still looks good. And I like the characters and it's fun. And you know what? I think, in my personal opinion, the thing about the Thor movies is that they knew to like make the next one better and better and better. Like the second one, I'm not saying it's better than the first one, but they did learn some lessons.
Yeah,
they evolved over time. The
third
one was the best one.
Yeah, exactly. And then Thor looks good and whatnot. So I think Thor is a good movement.
But but this, like I said.
That's why I'm excited for the fourth one. I go off the rails quickly.
Oh yeah, because they usually, like, instead of taking the movie super serious and sticking to like the what's it called, the not the plot, what do they call that stuff, like the actual source material, they take creative license and like, oh, let's actually make it funny, let's make it enjoyable, where that makes a better movie than like, oh, this is we have to be strict about the source material, we have to actually stay on point, we can't deviate. It's just like, okay, now I don't know who these elves are, what's this wolf guy, I'm not really into the you know.
True. I will say though, okay, this is the slight side plug to that. I will tell you that the fourth one is supposed, because Christian Bale's in it. In the fourth one. Oh. Christian Bale is okay. So there's a book. It is based off, like you're saying, source material, but it's actually really good. It's called he's the God Butcher, and he's written kind of like almost like Kratos. Like he literally is the God Killer. And,
I'm ready for that.
And supposedly Christian Bale's playing that character, so it sounds pretty like it's a good book. It's a good Thor book. It shows. And it like briefly just shows like the 3 timelines of Thor, like when Thor was young, being like young and reckless, and then him like learning to be an Avenger, and then him after he loses his eye and he has to like take up the mantle of King of Asgard. So it's pretty cool. Thor, in my personal opinion, has one of the best story arcs. Like he actually transforms as a person.
He is the only one that I actually care about, and when they destroyed him in Endgame, I was so furious. I was legit over it. I was just like, First of all, like,
I will definitely talk about that later. But yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
like it pissed me off that they just pretty much wrecked Hulk. Like they destroyed his arm and all that stuff.
Oh,
right?
they just demolished Hulk. Hulk. I thought. Okay, to go off.
Yeah.
I thought he was gonna get a redemption arc
Never.
or something. That did not happen.
No.
Like
they ruined some of these characters on a level that I know that they can't come back from. Like, and that's just my opinion.
Yeah. Okay, so I think one of the problems that we should definitely move on after this is one of the problems I have with the Marvel movies is that it's like they clearly have obviously different writers because you're not gonna have one person writing all the movies.
They keep changing
but
them.
Thor Ragnarok writ the character so great, and you definitely seen the arc of Thor, and then when Endgame came around, they just revert all of that back, and it's like no, but like, is it not important?
Yeah.
Especially Thor. Hulk is a great example because one of the best things I personally think that happened to Hulk is when Hulk was when Hulk got beat up by Thanos, that hurt Hulk.
yeah.
Because Hulk really was like, no, Hulk knows that I'm the strongest. I know I'm the strongest. But when Hulk got dominated by a Titan, he's just like, damn. So I like that a lot because that was Hulk actually conflicting with himself, and that's Hulk's constant thing. He's always like self-inflicting. So I don't know. Anyway, does anyone else have anything?
I was gonna add, how come Mjolnir?
More Mew.
How come when he summons it, it knows in order to it doesn't destroy buildings, it goes through a certain path? Why doesn't it just
Sometimes
like
it destroys buildings.
It does.
Yeah, it will.
It happened in Thor Ragnarok when he was in Doctor Strange.
No, it'll go through anything.
Yeah, he went like this, and all you hear is stuff breaking in the background.
So because you described it. Okay, if Mew Mew was outside on the parking road, it's not gonna go through the doors to get here. It's literally just gonna come right through and go into my hand.
All right, well, watch this. Play the trailer again. In this movie, it literally like curved around the buildings and avoided it just to get to.
That's why this movie's bad.
Because I was saying, I'm like,
fast forward a bit. But yeah, no, I know exactly what you're talking about. Yes, it does do that. Crap, I completely forgot that. That's the thing.
So that's what I was saying. I'm like, I can understand if he's in something, it has to bust through. But if he's outside, it's like taking like a GPS. It's like going through corners and stuff like that. I think it was.
Man, this movie still looks good though.
It does. It looks fantastic. Oh, Kat Dennings.
Like the cast is so. That's the thing about the Thor movies is that it's
They
such
have
a
good cast,
and it's such a small cast too.
Yeah, very
Just
small.
Small cast, and it's like super good.
Yeah, they just got nice actors and stuff. Like the fact that they have Anthony Hopkins, like
that's it, man. Like you have Anthony Hopkins in your movie, you win.
The All Father,
right? I don't know. Yeah, I'm a sucker for it. You just help out my boy.
Yeah,
my
I
boy.
don't think like there's so many big actors you forget. Like, oh, he's in it.
Yo, I love that he gets dreadlocks in Ragnarok.
Yeah.
I was like, this is pretty cool. All right, so since we pretty much talked about that, watch or pass?
You can smash or pass.
Smash or pass? Yeah, smash or pass. Yeah.
Would you smash this movie?
Yeah, would you smash Thor: The Dark World, or would you pass on Thor: The Dark World? Cream?
Yo, Natalie Portman.
Natalie Portman, so that's a smash.
Oh, yeah.
And Kat Dennings.
So Cream would watch this movie again. Actually, even though I just said it later that I might actually watch this too again. So
I'm not.
Okay, so that's two smash, one pass.
Okay, well, to be fair, honestly, I probably would have watched it again.
Oh my god. Okay, Cream.
Anyway, moving on. Captain America: The Winter Soldier.
Okay. Yeah, play the damn trailer.
I have a confession to make about this movie.
Well, here we go.
My confession about this movie: I did not like it.
Whoa.
But I feel like you guys knew this because remember you and
What did I say last time? What was the movie that I said?
What?
that made you say that? You're like, you guys can't please this man.
No, but like it was just something about this movie. You know what it is? It's the fact that it's a civil war between the Avengers. And
I thought this movie.
Oh,
This is Winter Soldier.
Oh wait,
Oh.
wait.
I thought this was-
You don't like what movie?
Civil War. I don't like Civil War. Sorry.
That's a conversation to
Yeah,
have
yeah.
because
I thought
Cream
this-
loves Civil War.
I thought this was Civil War.
Cream's friendship and myself's friendship's on the line.
But this is setting up for Civil War, right?
Yeah, this will get
Yeah,
into the
yeah,
direction.
yeah.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, because of Bucky.
Yeah. I don't, honestly, to be honest, I'm not a big fan of anything Captain America.
I understand what you mean.
Is it because he's a slightly better human?
No, it's just the fact that he's just all American and justice, peace for all. And I was like,
let me ask you a question though. This is because I guess I never knew this about you. Are you a more fan of the Marvel movies, which are not super grounded and they're more supernatural?
Yeah.
That makes sense. So like you like Guardians.
Oh, Guardians is probably like that was one of the movies where I'm like, I don't really care about it, but I've watched that more than any other movies multiple times.
And I understand exactly what you mean because there's a lot of people who don't like these movies,
Yeah.
like this ones, and they don't like say Falcon and the Winter Soldier and stuff like that because they're grounded. They're not meant to be supernatural.
Yeah.
They're meant to be just like because these are kind of like espionage films. They're like a
Yeah.
little bit like Bondy and stuff.
See, that's why I never liked. Black Widow was whatever, right? I don't know. It's just something about this stuff. Like, cause I never watched. What's those is the CW where they had this?
Or Agents of Shield.
Agents of Shield. And I feel like if you love this, you'd watch.
Okay,
Agents
so
of Shield.
okay, yeah, you described me. I did watch Agent of Shield, but oh man, that's a rough watch. So yeah, no, I know what you mean. It's. Yeah, okay, I like this movie, but that's because I think I like this one. I do not like the other movies as much. Like
I like the first Captain America better.
Oh
than
yeah, okay, that's
you know
a
why?
little spicy.
You know why?
Yo, put the spice on the table.
Red Skull.
True. Okay, no facts, and that proves the point you said earlier. Because Red Skull's a good bad guy.
Yeah, there you go.
And also that's because now wait, you're being biased.
Why?
Because you like Hugo Weaving. I get you.
Oh yeah. I watched. You ever watch Mortal Engines?
He's in it?
Yeah, he's the bad guy.
Oh, and that's sick.
And
I
I'm
didn't know
watching
that.
this, and I'm just like, yo, this man can play a bad guy in anything. Like, this movie's not that good, but just the fact that he's the bad guy, you just want the good people to win because he's so evil. Like, he'll like rape some girl, and then be like, oh, yeah, she's my daughter. He's like, what? You're my father? No! And I killed the mother, and it's crazy.
Also, this is a side plug, but because talking about Hugo Weaving, check there's gonna be a link below and check into the podcast. Chris and I talk about the Matrix. It's a podcast that Chris and I have come up with. It's called Matrix Matters, and we just strictly talk about Matrix movies.
And then especially Matrix 4 is coming.
Yeah, that's leading up to the Matrix Resurrection. So take a look for that. It comes out the following a couple months, but yeah, keep that on watch.
You guys are doing a podcast without me?
So anyway, Kareem, what do you think about Captain America and the Winter Soldier?
I liked it.
Yeah, it's good, right? It's a good movie. It's also okay. Real talk though, Bucky. Anytime Bucky appeared, that screech sound thing, it's like, or that sound it makes. That
my favorite thing about Bucky, hot take. I don't like him with long hair.
Oh, you like the short?
I like the short hair.
Yeah, I like the short hair too.
But I love the sound his arm makes. That.
Also, why does Bucky always get the best jackets? Like all his jackets are sick.
Go back to the picture of him for a second. Let me see something. Oh, Bucky's not even in this one. I guess they're keeping him a secret.
Also, I do like this Captain America outfit, the one in Winter Soldier, way more because I don't like the. I mean, I
you don't like the straps in the stomach?
No, because he doesn't. I know. Chris Evans is buff, and he got buffer in this movie.
Yeah.
But this one is because this one makes more sense. It seems tactical, right?
Yeah.
It's a cool outfit. I like it. Other things I don't like. Well, I mean, I'm not a big fan of Scarlett Johansson.
She changed so much, man. Yeah. I guess it's because of the whole like.
Well, she's a spy.
But that's the thing. When she first showed up, remember she used to use her sexuality to like seduce people. Now they're like, yo, you can't do that. You can't be sexy no more. It's all about like your skills. But I feel like if you're a spy, especially back in those days, and you're training like a Black Widow, use everything to your advantage.
Well, yeah, exactly. You can have a balance.
Exactly. Now,
it's like you can. That's the thing. I will say is you can. It's like, oh, you can't be sexy and be a spy. You can just be a spy. You can be both. You can be, and it's like, I don't understand. It doesn't make any sense. Another thing I like in this movie, of course, what's my boy Samuel L. Jackson gets like a bigger role in this movie. So it is good. He's fantastic.
The fall of S.H.I.E.L.D.
That's what this movie was about, right?
Yeah, the fall of S.H.I.E.L.D. Pretty much.
Is this the one where S.H.I.E.L.D. was really controlled by Hydra?
Yeah, Robert Redford's character is like a Hydra. Yeah, that's the thing. The first half of the movie is pretty good. Then the second half, you're like, I don't really care.
Yeah, so much stuff was happening all at once.
Because they have like the helicarriers are all activating, and suppose you can like target people that are bad guys way ahead of time. It's almost like Minority Report mixed together. So I don't know.
You know what it reminds me of? The Watchtower. Like in Justice League, because you know how in Justice League, like they can actually stop a crime.
Oh yeah.
And that's why people are so scared of them or whatever. Because technically they didn't even have to leave the watchtower. They could just prevent it from where they were. Mm-hmm. So like it's kind of like the same thing.
Yeah,
it's Shield.
It's that Minority Report thing where it's like you don't invent this because it's like someone's pathway can lead into destructive nature. Like the way you close a laptop means that you might be a murderer. So
he slams it down.
Yeah, murder. I don't know. Anything else you people?
Oh, I was gonna say something. Is this the same movie where in Endgame when he went back in time and then he was in that elevator scene and he was like,
yes,
he said "Hail Hydra" in order to. So it's the same movie.
Yeah.
No. That was Avengers. In Endgame when he goes back in time, that was Avengers 1. Because remember, it was back when they caught Loki. They had the Tesseract in the thing.
Oh, but it was still being controlled by Hydra. Is basically why he said "Hail Hydra." And they never attacked him.
No. He remember they were just trying to get the stone to
go
back in time.
Yes, yeah. It's a different elevator sequence.
Yeah, it's a different elevator thing you're thinking of.
Is there some reason why they always have to fight in the elevator?
It's just fun. It's that close quarter combat. It's that CQC, man. CQC.
My favorite part was when Captain America was fighting Captain America.
Oh.
And they both. My favorite thing is when they both threw the shields at each other. And it was boom.
Yeah.
That was such a good shoot.
The first fight in this movie is actually pretty good with Captain America and
Bucky.
No. It's
the guy on the ship, right?
George St. Pierre.
Yeah.
It's like a MMA guy back in the past. Anyway, yeah, it's a pretty good fight because it actually feels like a fight.
No, what I like though is the part when he's like, when he's like, does he need a parachute? They're like, no. And then he just jumps off the plane without any parachute.
Cream's the one who was like the reason why Cream says to me the reason why I like Winter Soldier because he's like Captain America is so much more OP than he originally is because he can just take so much hits and like he's like almost impervious to like all damage.
But then they weakened him in
He seems weaker later on. Yeah. This movie, he's insane.
Oh no! Know what? I don't think he's weaker later on. No, what it is? But in comparison to everybody else,
yeah,
he's weaker. Like, come on, are we really gonna compare Captain America to Thor?
But
come on now.
But they made this might be spoilerish. But remember in the What If with the other girl when she took the serum?
I never saw this, so I don't know.
Okay, no, we won't go into that. We'll leave that. Okay.
Yeah, I was gonna say about the whole power dynamic because she was stronger when she became the super because she was an actual soldier.
Yes, and he had no idea. Yeah, he had no idea.
So it could be that.
Smash or pass?
Smash or pass.
Smash.
No, it's a pass for me. I don't. Something about these movies that are just like, it takes place on Earth and it's just like Avengers is so much more like
no I get it. Okay, yeah, I say Smash because I actually like this movie.
I know you do.
Yeah, it's partially like a comfort movie for me. I like watch it because it's just like fun. But yeah, I will say this real talk. The second half of this movie, sometimes I actually just stop watching it. I'll just like I'll be like I'm good. I know what happens. I turn it off. Yeah. Cream. What? Smash or pass, right? You said Smash?
I said Smash.
Right, okay.
I agree with you.
Okay, now for one of the greatest movies of all time.
GG.
Guardians.
Good game.
Guardians of the Galaxy. And this movie was so underrated because everybody's like, oh, a new random movie about characters we don't really know that much about. And then everybody's like, no, you need to watch it.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, how good could it really be? Then I watched it, I was like, okay.
And that's exactly what I did when they showed the trailer. I was like, I don't know who any of these people are.
Yeah.
Do I want to watch this? And then I went to say like, oh my god,
now they're one of the most beloved characters. Like when I look at the fate when we're on Phase 4 or
Phase 4.
When I look at those movies, there's very few movies that I get excited about, but this is one of them. I'm like, it could be anything about them, and because I care about. I feel like their universe is so much larger than the other universes.
Yeah.
Like when you go to their movies, they literally met up with Thanos. Like what Gamora's Thanos' daughter.
Yeah.
So it's like those guys are like, oh, they're on Earth and stuff is located to Earth, but they're literally in the universe where the main events are gonna take place. So like, they literally connect all they connected Thor to Earth and all this other stuff.
I was just gonna say that. Yeah. It's not even just Loki. It's literally this movie, Guardians of the Galaxy. Really was just like the movie that said like, oh, you're gonna go to something bigger now, which is definitely gonna be like Thanos.
If without this movie,
I love Groot.
Without this movie, the Marvel universe is located in Asgard and Earth.
Yeah.
With this movie, it's the entire
it's an infinite space. It's an infinite space.
Yeah, like they needed this movie. This movie built the entire world.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, and also, okay, so like I'm just gonna do some check marks here. This movie's funny. This movie looks good. This movie's soundtrack is insane.
You're crazy.
I can listen to that soundtrack multiple times. I love. I mean, I am a sucker for like aliens and stuff in movie and like creatures and whatnot. Like it's good. Oh God, look how cool it looks.
Literally every character is like you have Groot, you have Rocket Raccoon, Gamora. She's just sexy as hell. You have, even the bad guys.
Yeah, Nebula.
Zandu. Like so many good characters.
Yo, hot take.
What?
Hot take.
What?
I did not watch Volume 2.
Well, you better
to this day, right?
Yeah, you better by the time we get there. So make sure you get up on that.
You're crazy. Volume 2, I've watched it like multiple times, and you know me, I don't watch movies over and over again. But Volume 2 with the plant Igor and all that stuff. Yeah. Like that's literally like what I like about those movies is the fact that they go on to like There's this, like Eternals I might watch, but this is the fact that there's like Eternals, then there's like people that can like eat planets, there's people that can, there's just stronger and stronger beings. That's what I like about that universe. Oh, get that phone. Let me pause there.
That's a joke that you find funny right now.
Oh. And until you actually get erectile dysfunction.
And then you know what's the problem is that. That's a joke that you make right now. That when you get older, and then you're like, you tell like your friends, you're like, "Oh, I have this problem." But hold on, and then your other friends who are the same age as you are like, "I'm fine," and then you feel bad.
No. I wasn't even saying it as a joke. Cause I remember hearing like in Black.
Yeah. No. I know.
Like, yo, do you ever try Blue Chew? They're like, oh, Blue Chew? What's Blue Chew?
Yeah, they got sponsored by the thing.
Blue Chew?
Yeah.
Maybe we get sponsored by Blue Chew. I mean, most of the people that watch us have erectile dysfunction. That's crazy.
Yeah, we like read a script. Man, Ovaltine biscuits is like my childhood.
Ovaltine, and remember they used to have the drink, the Ovaltine. Hot chocolate. Yeah. All right.
I like Horlicks.
Back to what we were saying. Sorry for the.
Are we back?
Yeah, self-overing.
Oh. Yeah, we had to take a phone call.
Yes. But yeah, Guardians of the Galaxy.
That was a dirty stare.
Okay, so here's the thing quickly between the two of them. I can't even tell you which one I like more between Guardians of the Galaxy 1 and Guardians of Volume 2. I'm going to tell you that they're both amazing. They're both good movies. And to be honest, if you had to watch one, just watch the second one right after.
And see, that's rare for a Marvel movie for the first one to be good and the second one to be good too.
Crazy.
So that just goes to show. And then if the third one is crazy, which it probably will be because they're going to have Thor in it, right, as Guardians of the Galaxy, like that's 3 good movies.
Hot take.
Oh my god, hot take. There's so many hot takes in this episode.
I'm gonna say it.
Oh,
I'm calling it from now.
I might go. Okay. I'm listening.
Spider-Man's gonna have the best trilogy.
Ooh. Okay. All right. That's fine. I see what you mean.
You're only saying that because you're a Spider-Man fan.
I mean, the third one does look real good, but
this is also very true. And I did watch the trailer.
You did watch the trailer? Is Venom in it? No, he's not.
No, that's the video game.
So it can't be a good trilogy then.
Listen.
It's gonna have like a crazy plot twist though. That's the good thing about all the Spider-Man movies. Out of all of these Marvel movies, are the only movies that have a twist that make me go, "Oh my god, damn!"
Yeah. Sorry, M. Night Shyamalan made it or something.
Yeah.
It's not okay.
Okay, no wait, sorry. We're interrupting. Cream's hot take. Go ahead.
Emma Stone.
That's not even happening. She's not even that good. I don't want to talk about this. This is a completely different Spider-Man podcast.
Why does this man have to lean over and like?
Okay, but no, seriously,
give head to the mic.
Well, it's Cream's hot takes though. It's the hottest of takes.
But real facts though, I honestly say Spider-Man's gonna have the best trilogy. Not just because I'm biased, right? But Spider-Man's also on a series I can say I liked part 1.
Yeah, part 1's amazing.
I liked part 2.
So good.
You know why I say I don't give that it is the best trilogy? Because Spider-Man is Spider-Man, right? Everybody knows Spider-Man. Guardians of the Galaxy is unknown, and look at it's slowly becoming one of the best Marvel movies.
Facts.
So Spider-Man was already starting from like high expectations, so it didn't really have to like what could it have done to make it fail? That's
Well,
the thing.
Spider-Man has been up and down since like the beginning of
it's been
time.
up and down.
But no, but that's bad. That's a bad thing.
Exactly. No,
Versus
I agree.
versus how what Chris is saying is like Guardians of the Galaxy just came
It's
out of
been
nowhere and,
nowhere
just
and then-
punched everyone in the face.
Yeah.
Like, yo, watch us.
So that's what I'm saying. Like, even if Spider-Man is a good trilogy, you have to give it the benefit of the doubt that like people already loved Spider-Man anyways. So like, it was gonna be hard for them to screw it up. Even if they just made an adequate Spider-Man movie, we would be like, "Yo, that was the greatest thing I've ever seen."
I have a hot take.
What?
I don't like Chris Pratt.
Why? What's wrong with him? He's a good actor. Chris Pratt or Chris Evans?
Chris Evans over Chris Pratt.
Oh my god, I'm going to my bed.
Hot take.
What?
Oh wait, oh man, so many hot takes.
Hot take.
Yeah, but like the way how he leans over into
Yeah.
the mic, like
Yo, but real talk though.
making me very uncomfortable.
Yeah, he's so close to it.
It's like-
Yo.
Yo, Cream, don't like. Okay, go on.
I agree with Marvin still.
Yeah.
like, this is Jurassic Park. Like, the man's been in all his movies are hits.
I'm not.
Nothing's wrong with that.
I don't. Nothing's wrong. I'm not saying.
He's a bad actor.
I'm not saying he's
No,
bad.
no.
But
What's wrong with him?
I just
I don't know. Something about Chris Evans. Something about Chris Evans. Eh?
Yeah.
Human Torch.
Yeah. Oh wait, no, wait. Yeah, because you like Chris Evans. Yeah.
I don't. Like, I feel like Chris Evans is.
Also, we saw that movie Losers.
Yeah, he was pretty good.
Yeah, he's a good loser.
Who? Chris
Chris
Evans?
Evans. Yeah.
He's such a nerdy guy.
My thing about
Yeah,
Chris
it's funny.
Evans, especially in this Marvel universe, it's like he's Captain America, so he has to be like clean cut. And,
Yeah, he's the Boy Scout.
Exactly.
He's playing it right.
He's Superman. He is Superman.
He is Superman. Yes.
He is Superman. Yeah.
But who do you like more, Superman or Batman?
I mean,
Exactly.
that's true.
So it's like
Yo, but
I understand why you like Chris Pratt too in the movie. Also because Peter Quill is a good character.
Yeah.
He's funny, so funny.
Yo, but hot take.
You can't. Okay, you
How
have
many
to.
hot takes?
Okay. I'm gonna put.
funnier.
I mean,
Jax.
Drax is the best.
Drax is just like stupid. So
Also,
it's-
he's a
it's-
wresler, and that's just cool. So,
he's alright.
Batista the best.
And then who's the guy? James Gunn.
The director? Yeah.
He's
Also, huh?
he's a good because he directed a new Suicide Squad.
Yeah, which I've heard is really good. And then Bradley Cooper is Rocket, which is super funny.
Oh, yeah.
And then Vin Diesel's Groot. Do you need anything better? Vin Diesel's the coolest person of all time. It's Vin Diesel. I am Groot.
All right. So
Okay, no, you're not allowed. You have to space them out. Seriously? No, it's every 2 minutes. You can't. No, you can't. No, you can't. No, you
Every
can't.
second a hot
Yeah, you
take.
can't drop. Oh my God. Go ahead. You have to say it first though. Say the words. Say the first 2 words.
Family.
Oh,
I
I got scared there.
I was gonna say.
Yeah.
A little bit. I was trying not to laugh. I'm like, these guys think I'm gonna say that.
Oh man, what's
But
our?
I will say this about what I would say about this movie.
The second one?
This is the second one.
Yeah. Why are we looking at the second one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the first one, I did not care much for the bad guy.
In the first one?
Yeah.
Was he a child of Thanos?
No, he's just the guy from not Xandar.
I don't even remember his
But he
name.
was like, but he worked for Thanos.
Yeah, he's just
he was
the
like
guy.
a henchman.
Oh
but
God, what's his name?
He thought because he had which stone did he have?
Oh God,
Mind.
no.
Mind.
It was
was-
Power?
right?
Power. I think it's power.
Let's just say power.
Okay.
The internet will correct us later.
Yeah. What,
But-
the purple one.
But the thing about that,
Yeah, I think that is power.
Yeah. Okay.
because remember he put it inside of his
His
little
staff.
hammer,
Yeah,
and
hammer
thing,
thing, yeah.
and he's like, "Oh, I'm gonna beat Thanos. I have the power now, or whatever."
Yeah.
I'm like, "Are you dumb? Thanos is out here collecting all the stones." Like, so he got too like inflated like with his ego and whatnot. So that's why I was just like, he wasn't really that intimidating to me. But the cast is what made it though.
Yondu? No, not Yondu. Yondu is the blue guy. Right?
Yeah, the guy from with the whistle. Or
Yeah, from The Walking Dead. Yeah. No, again, I'm
was
just
sick,
kidding.
too.
Yeah, he's awesome.
Mary Poppins.
Yeah. You know what? No, yeah. No. Okay. Smash or pass?
Smash.
Smash. Yeah. Hell, smash.
Yeah,
It's-
Smashing.
It's if you're going through these movies, watch Guardians of the Galaxy. If you choose not to watch Guardians of the Galaxy, you're a fool.
The next one is
that's
Avengers: Age
big.
of Ultron.
Okay, wait. You know what? Let's do a quick break because we're gonna come back and we're gonna do Ant-Man first, and then we're gonna do Age of
Yeah,
Ultron
it makes
because Age of
sense,
Ultron's
yeah.
way bigger. All right, we'll be right back.
And we're back.
All right, I guess we're doing Ant-Man now.
Why are you doing it like that?
over over the break. Barber sustained an injury, but he'll be fine.
I'll be okay.
As long as you guys donate to the Patreon, he'll heal up nice and.
We don't even have a Patreon.
Not yet. Not yet.
There'll be a link in the
description.
below.
The Patreon is coming. Special
Okay.
episodes. But yo,
Yeah.
Ant-Man, it was one of those movies where I was not expecting much, and it delivered on, it was a passable movie. It was like one of those things where I watched it, I was like, okay. It was a good movie. I liked it.
Yeah, Paul Rudd's good as Ant-Man.
Mm-hmm.
I think the one thing I like about Ant-Man is that it's a funny movie.
Yeah, it never took itself seriously.
Right, which I think is like kind of hard because who really cares about Ant-Man?
No, not really
as much.
Anybody, it's so hard to make these characters so like lovable, because it's like you watch them growing up and you're like, oh, I don't like Aquaman, I don't like Ant-Man. Like there's just people that like you just don't like, and then when they make a movie about something you don't like, you're just like, okay. It at least made me care about Ant-Man a little bit more.
The only thing I really, really do not like about the Ant-Man movies, I do not like his outfit. I think it's ugly.
It does look like a old 80s 60s type of
Which is
vibe.
probably what they're going for. I think I just don't like it.
But to be fair though,
yeah.
Because remember, he stole the suit from the guy.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and he's originally an old. Yeah. It makes sense.
Did they ever upgrade it for the next one?
No, exactly
It's
the
the
same.
same. I think it's the same suit.
Yeah, Ant-Man, it's one of those by the numbers.
Oh yeah, the bad guy's like, not Wasp. What's the bad guy's name? Like Hive. I don't know. Some stupid, some other bug. I don't like this movie.
You don't like it at all?
No, I don't like it. I don't like. I mean, I won't watch it again. The bad guy has the same thing that Spider-Man gets. The claws.
Yeah. I remember seeing this part of the trailer with the train. And then it looks so because they're having such an epic battle,
Yeah.
and then I see the train just tip over.
I think that's the only thing that I remember about this movie is this part. Yeah. Thomas the Tank.
Okay, the CG in this movie in Ant-Man though is great.
Yeah.
They look because the one thing that they do is that he feels small. You know when you watch something and something gets shrunk and you're like, oh, then you're like whatever.
Yeah, like how do you guys shrunk the kids?
Yeah, but he actually feels tiny, like how they do it in like the CG world.
What I did like about this though is the potential that the movie set up, the going beyond the subatomic, like never go beyond the subatomic, right? And then when he finally did, that's how they figured out you can travel through time and stuff like that, because time moves differently on the subatomic realm.
Also, he talks about how he can get big, but he just like subtly talks about it. He doesn't say like he's like, I know I can go small, but what if I go the other way? They're like, no, don't do that.
Yeah.
And he's like, but I want to try it. Yeah. Also, T.I.'s in this movie.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
You can have whatever you like.
Yeah, this movie was like one of those movies where you weren't really excited for it, but when you watched
It was
like,
a pleasant surprise.
Yeah,
it was a pleasant
yeah,
surprise.
it was decent. It was like, okay, yeah, all right, I get it.
If Ant-Man got his own television series, I don't know if I'll watch it. Actually, wait, no, I'd watch it because I like Paul Rudd. He's funny.
Yeah.
He's good. Also, Paul Rudd is so good in all the other movies, like all the movies that he shows up in. He's fun. Like that part where he just like touches Captain America's chest and is like, wow. He's like,
That's America's ass.
yeah. And he doesn't mess America's ass.
I remember the joke where he was just like, he's like, oh, can I get an autograph from Hulk? He's like, I'm an Avenger too. He's like, yeah, Hulk. Can I
Yeah, he's so funny.
Paul Rudd. But yeah, smash or pass, I guess.
Yeah, I guess.
Smash.
Oh, it's a pass for me.
Yeah, it's a pass for me.
I said smash.
I think Cream only says smash because Evangeline Lilly is in
Actually,
the
no,
movie.
not really.
Oh, damn, never mind.
Actually, that's the movie.
I take it back. I take it back. Yeah, I don't know. I don't like it.
Yeah, I don't like it only because the Marvel movies have set the bar so high. It's so hard for like a movie to come in, especially do an origin story and be on the same level as what was the movie before this, Age of Ultron, and now we're supposed to go back to another origin story. That's why I'm saying like a Spider-Man could do good because you care about Spider-Man, right? Whereas Ant-Man, you have to make us care now, and we're already facing Thanos. Like I don't need to learn about a new character.
I think another reason why, it seems now that Hank Pym in this and I have the same exact glasses. This explains why Cream threw the water bottle at my face.
What do you have to say for yourself, Cream?
So the next movie we're talking about is...
Which would be, the final movie in this series.
For Phase 2.
For Phase 2. Whoa, this is a big movie.
It was big, but you know.
I remember the first time I saw the trailer.
The thing about it, I was
All the trailers.
Also,
I know that's okay. Keep in mind, I know that's the job of a trailer. It's supposed to drag you in, but bruh, Marvel just goes ham with it, yo, with their trailers.
I would say that when I first saw this movie, I didn't. Okay. The first time watching this movie, I was like, it's okay. And it took me a couple. I have watched the movie a couple of times now, and I definitely think it's grown on me. It's also because the first time I saw it, I was like, Ultron's sick. So the next time I watched it, I was like, yo, Ultron's wicked. After that, I was like, yo, Ultron's like I like Ultron because Ultron's cool. Like he's a cool character. Also, he's like delivered well.
I didn't like the CGI in this movie.
No, I think it's like bad.
Yeah.
I guess since you guys are about that life, for me it's fine.
Oh yeah.
No, like it just looks so like it's just
that looks bad.
Yeah.
see, because you guys are both like doing research on the industry and stuff. For me, it's like I'm watching it as like a normal moviegoer guy. So
Fair.
like
The movie does have some really good sequences. There's a bit actually I want to if you go to it in that movie. It's the part where they're all not in the trailer. Go to play it. It's the part when they're all trying to lift up the hammer.
yeah, that was funny.
That's a very good
that's
bit.
a fun scene.
That's a lot of the things I like.
And then I like the part where Captain America like slightly.
Yeah, and then like
But he
just
said-
play it. Go to it.
But apparently he was faking it. He could actually lift it back then. That's what they were saying.
He was faking it.
That's like the
That's
thing,
like a theory.
That's the theory. The theory was that like he didn't want to lift it up and then embarrass everybody, so he like budged it and he's like, I can't do it. Right?
Oh, that's funny. I like that more now.
Because that's why when he grabbed it in Endgame, Thor said, "Oh, I knew it."
Oh,
Yeah,
that's pretty funny. That's good. Yeah, this whole so I'm a huge fan of like the characters just hanging out.
Yeah, just chilling.
they seem because they start to be like real characters.
I could watch a whole movie of
They're
characters
chilling.
just hanging.
Yeah, I know.
chilling.
It's so fun because
Yeah.
they're just like chilling and stuff. You
It
know,
makes them look more real.
Exactly.
So the only thing I don't like is I don't like the relationship between Black Widow and Hulk at bottom.
Oh, yeah, it's weird.
So because remember at one point she was into Chris Evans.
Yeah, in the
right?
Winter Soldier.
And then another point she was into Tony Stark. So it feels like anytime some guy comes around, she's just like, "Hey, big boy."
I hate it. I'm not about it. Oh, I love that he gets the Arby's. And then he gets like Rhodey to be part of it. He's like,
Yeah,
yo.
he's like, push. He's like, I am pushing. I'm in. Push.
Oh god.
So they're
yeah.
using the jets.
Yeah, it's so funny.
What? But he never even went. Why did he go? But even if he went Hulk, he wouldn't be able to lift
No,
it either.
actually, in the first Avengers movie, didn't he like slightly start to pick it up?
No.
Just from pure
No.
strength.
No. He couldn't pick it up.
He couldn't pick it up at all.
pick
He's
it
like,
up.
Okay, hold on. Have you watched the animated?
Oh.
see, it like.
Oh yeah, he's kind of faking it.
Yeah.
It's his face.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's funny. That's so funny.
Yo, have you watched the animated Avenger movies?
No.
Oh, okay, no.
Anime Avenger movies.
Animated.
No. I haven't
Oh
seen it.
no.
It's not bad. It's not bad. But there's one part where Hulk actually does pick up the hammer.
I think that's like a thing supposedly that Thor can. I mean, Hulk can.
Hulk can
Based
pick it
on
up
pure strength.
That's
Remember,
insane.
Chris. And supposedly in the comic books, Hulk did rip Wolverine in half.
Hulk stepped on the earth and split it in half. World Breaker Hulk. so the comic books are like
yeah,
whatever.
yeah. Hulk is pretty much just like he's pretty much just a god. Yeah, I don't.
My take on Ultron himself. He's a good villain, but this movie was not good for him.
Yeah. He could be like.
If they made a movie, remember what was the video game where? Or I guess it's one.
Marvel's Capcom.
I don't know if it's Marvel's Capcom. Which one was the one where he took control of the Infinity Stones?
What?
Yeah, there was one where Ultron actually has like the Infinity Stones in. He fused.
Oh, that was Marvel Capcom.
But I think he also did that in the comic books too.
I think he just one point.
Marvel vs. Capcom has it.
Yeah.
The video game?
Yeah.
The Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite.
Oh, okay. I thought I was like the first game. I thought I was like the first game at Onslaught.
But yeah, like I feel like he's a good idea for a villain, but in this one it wasn't executed well.
Yeah, because also he's just like amazing, supposedly in the comic books and stuff or whatever.
Yeah, because if you think about it, how did he lose? Vision came, and then Vision was like, "Oh, you know, your PlayStation crashed." Hush, yeah.
Oh, shut, man. That is rough. Man, oh god, I actually have never seen that. So
neither.
I've seen many things.
yeesh.
You need a pro, yo. You got the PlayStation normal. That's why.
That's why PlayStation 5 exists.
Yeah, keep roasting.
You threw a water ball at my face. I have authority right this moment. That's right, I said it. Yeah, I don't know. It's a fine movie. I would. There's a lot of characters in it too. Well, I mean, aside from that, it's an Avengers movie.
I like Hawkeye in this movie. He was funny.
Yeah,
He was
I
very
don't.
good.
I don't like Wanda's accent.
I don't know. And
It
then,
changed over the
and then,
Yeah.
and then they took it all out.
Yeah.
They took it out.
It's so bad. I don't.
It came back in thing though.
Yeah, in WandaVision.
In one division, it's like, you guys remember that I was Russian? I'm like, okay.
Oh god, yeah. I don't like the accent.
What's that movie? The Thing? Did you guys watch that? The Murdoch one? Where
Oh,
it's
the
like,
show?
Yeah.
I watched a couple of episodes.
Is it good?
Sometimes it's trying way too hard to be funny.
Does it have anything to do with the Marvel Cinematic Universe? Like, should we watch
No, you don't have to really watch
Okay,
it. It's
never
just
mind.
like it's just there. He acknowledges that the Avengers are a thing and stuff. Like it's like their world is there, but it's like it's just a sideshow.
I only know him from the video games. That's why.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, anything else saying when I say about Age of Ultron? I guess we were supposed to talk more about it, but I guess we don't have too much to talk
It's
about.
not really much to.
Yeah, it's
Hulk-
really not much of a big. I mean, it's a big film, but it's like pretty
I
linear
guess
in a way.
the Hulk
Hulkbreaker?
Hulkbuster.
Hulkbuster, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
versus Hulk.
That was
Yeah,
cool.
that was kind of
That
cool
was an alright fight.
because it happens in Africa, right? It was like in South Africa or something.
Something like that.
Like close, because doesn't this movie set up Wakanda? It does.
Yeah, it's set up Wakanda.
Because what's his name's in it?
Claw.
Andy Serkis.
Yeah. And that's how he gets his arm cut off.
Yeah.
'Cause, what's his name did it?
Because that was the hint. Because when Vibranium shows up, everyone's like, "Oh, they're doing Wakanda."
Yeah. I don't think there's any movie where they can say, hey, they're doing this, where we will be as interested as back then. We were looking for little things like, well, what are they gonna hint at next that they're gonna do? Now it's like Quan-Chi and Eternals. You're like, nah.
You said Quan Chi.
See, that's how much I don't. that's how much I don't.
It's a Mortal Kombat
Yeah, it's a
villain.
Mortal Kombat villain. That's what I was saying. I was like, we're talking about Mortal Kombat now?
I'd probably watch that more than Shang.
That's hilarious.
Shang Tsung.
All right. Well, I don't know. Smash or pass then, I guess.
I was still smash. I enjoyed it. I still enjoyed the movie.
You know that it's such a difficult. This is one of my most difficult movies to decide if I like it or not.
Yeah.
Because I've watched this multiple times, but each time I'm like, yo, it starts off so good, like it's going somewhere,
And
where
then
it
dives.
dives so hard.
Yeah.
And it's mostly due to the fact that they beat him by not really physical, because he's an AI. So they're like, oh, just get the whatever vision to plug into the internet or something. It was some stupidness, and I'm just like, this is not a way to defeat a villain that you're trying
Oh no! What they had to do, I think, was defeat every single last bot. Because if they didn't, he will still live. He can still build more. of
So he's
himself
like almost
and more.
immortal.
Yeah.
But the last person was that beat him was Vision. Remember,
Yeah.
Vision took him to that like one little thing, and he was talking. He's like, and they're having like a philosophical discussion about like life. And then apparently, so this is a theory now.
Oh snap! Okay.
Here we go into X-Files world.
Demonetized.
So apparently, when Tony Stark first activated Ultron looked at the threat that was Thanos, and then he said the only way to defeat Thanos is to make everybody like because Thanos is gonna come, right, and control the whole world, right? So basically, what Ultron thought, like, came to the conclusion was that we need to make a superior person. That's why Vision was gonna be the next evolution of human.
Oh yeah. Okay.
So everybody was gonna have a body like Vision,
Yeah.
right? And then he was gonna like destroy all the like weaker ones or whatever. So that way, when Thanos came, he'd have to fight like 1,000,000 Visions. And I was like, yo, that would have actually been a sick movie if you think about it.
But didn't Thanos? But the funny part, didn't Thanos like wreck Vision?
Dude, that was after he had the thing. But like, if you think about it, they had how many stones on Earth? Like at least 3.
Yeah.
So he'd have to come there and fight like all these Visions.
Oh
with-
yes, to protect us. Yeah.
So
The one last thing I want to say about the movie has some really, really good high points, but then really, really like bad low points. Yeah,
so low.
the movie doesn't have like a middle ground to me. I think there's a lot of time while watching a movie, I'm like, all this stuff is garbage, and I'm like, oh, I like this part. This part's great. But then I'm like, oh, this stuff is so boring.
Is this the one where what's the name died? The
Quicksilver?
Yeah. I don't know why they killed him off.
It's probably because
His contract was up?
Probably not as... Quicksilver is important, but he's important with Wanda and with Magneto. Yeah. You need to have Magneto part of it. And Wanda stands alone by herself because she has vision. But then Pietro is so good with Magneto and stuff. Yeah. So you need like the whole family.
And they somehow bring those two together where like the Quicksilver from, you know, the X-Men universe comes into this one. That would be a treat. Oh,
here's a fun take. This is before we left with this one. Because in the Ultimate series,
Ultimate.
So there's there's like a Marvel run of comics, right? And then usually a lot of them have Ultimate series. There's Ultimate Spider-Man, you know. Yeah. So Ultimate Spider, what's the difference in Ultimate Spider-Man? There's like
he's younger.
Who does he just? I don't think does he date Gwen? Is Gwen even in it? I don't think
Gwen's in it.
Yeah.
She gets killed. And then she gets resurrected as the new Carnage.
Oh yeah, okay, there you go. Right, wow. So the Ultimates is that when they were writing, you could do whatever you want, and it doesn't apply to like the main comic book way. Yeah. So, oh God, the writers for the Ultimate for that world, Pietro and Wanda are together.
Ew, sisters, brother and sister.
Oh yeah, they're brother and sister. All right. Wolverine asks the question. Wolverine's like, "What I was saying."
You're saying something about Wolverine?
Oh yeah, because Wolverine even brings up the question to them. And then he's like, "But you guys are," and then they're like, "Yeah," and they're like, "But like," they're like, "Yeah," and he's like, "Okay."
And you can't get any more messed up than mutants, so
it's pretty disgusting.
That is true. Yeah, they probably gave birth to like a, what do you call it? Omega level mutant.
Probably. Yeah, I don't know, but yeah. So that's Phase 2, really. Nice. Phase 2 as a whole, okay. It's fine. It has, Guardians of the Galaxy, best movie in that entire thing. But the other ones, it slips up, in my opinion.
Oh, are you talking about compared to Phase 1?
Yeah. Because it seems in this, it looks
like
more...
like it has more ups than it does downs.
No, it has more downs than ups.
Really? I didn't count. See, for me, in my opinion...
Oh, for you, yeah, more ups.
It's just 2 downs, and then the rest I enjoy.
Mine is 3... Oh, mine's half and half, I think.
Yeah, mine's probably half and half.
But then that means I'm not going to give it a pass. It doesn't. That means it's not good.
Go back to Phase 1 for a second.
Phase 1 is strong, because I liked 5 out of the 4. I liked 4 out of the 5 films.
Yo, Avengers, the Avengers movie alone is what makes Phase 1 still so memorable.
Yeah.
So that, I don't know. I would still give it to Phase 1 if I was a betting man.
Any final words?
You know, this is it's the start of something special. Like phase 1 was like, okay, this is the potential. Phase 2 was like they're setting up for Thanos, right? Because I don't think they really ever set up for Ultron, right? Like
no, it just happened.
It just happened, right? Yeah.
Whereas to me,
I would say that Avengers was still. Age of Ultron was just still setting up for Thanos, because remember they got the other Infinite.
Oh, the Mind Gem, Mind Stone, yeah.
So it's another setup for Thanos.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. I feel like Ultron is on the same level as Thanos. Like to me, if you compare him to like the comic book version of him, in the thing, so he probably deserved better. But you know, it was all right.
Yeah, in the words of a famous person, it is what it is.
It is what it is. All right.
Overall, yeah, okay. Well, that's our Marvel Cinematic Universe Phase 2.
PS2 has.
Oh dear God. Okay, we're gonna. This is. It's a good outro. Go ahead, Kareem.
He didn't have the strength to do it. He's just like he's about to do it, and he's like, nah, it has to come natural.
Straight up, not man, just being a beanas.
What you mean, fam? Like this man don't know what he's talking about, my G.
And for those of you wondering why it's sped up right now, trust me, it's funnier.
All right, we'll see y'all in the next podcast.
Yo, peace!
Easy.
Peace. Platin!